Okay, so 2 ways to sign into TeachHub. Now, the reason I'm talking about TeachHub is this is like the one-stop shop. I did a parent workshop to show parents how to log on to TeachHub, and their child should be logging on to TeachHub as well. It's basically this one page that you should bookmark right on top of your Chrome browser. Just click on the little blue star, or if you are on an iPad or your cell phone, you can, I think, click on the rectangle with the arrow and then save it as a link on your home screen. If you're on your Promethean, you could probably bookmark it too and save that as something, a link to click on when you come in the morning. This is what TeachHub looks like. They're slowly populating it with more apps, but in the meantime, this is all we have right now. Okay. They just added this pre-K, which just is not applicable to us. But if you click on home, this is where I have all my favorites and the recent ones that I've clicked on. If you click on K to 12, this is where some of the educational resources you'll see, productivity and collaboration tools, additional tools, and DOE applications. You don't have to worry about anything down here, DOE applications. But if you're looking up on top, they actually just added this new Passport to Social Studies curriculum like 2 days ago. You could click on this. When you click on the passport, it actually opens up a shared drive. So it's going to take a while to load. You'll probably just have to sign in. Yeah, loading your drive, just sign in with your DOE credentials. And what that means is basically just typing in your CWONG12 at schools.nyc.gov and using your same password. That will give you access to all of these apps. So I guess Passport to Social Studies is working on these digital tools. So here's the grade K to 12 folder. Let's look at in grade 1. And these are, nothing's there right now. I guess they're still working on it. Fillable PDF. Oh, there it is. Let's try look at this one. And this is, you can have access to the PDF of Passports to Social Studies. I guess you don't have to scan anything. All your things are here, and you can use this tool. Now, when you sign in, this is my Google Drive. And what happens is this is shared drives. If I click on the share drive, Passport to Social Studies for Digital Learning is all here. So you don't even need to click through TeachHub anymore. You actually have access to Passport to Social Studies for Digital Learning all in your Google Drive. I'm gonna come back to TeachHub. And in TeachHub, some things that are applicable to us is, I'm not sure, Flipgrid. If some of you are using Flipgrid, I think this brings you to the page, the login page for Flipgrid. Coming down, before I come to the productivity and collaboration, oh, sorry, I have to admit more people. Right here, additional tools. These are some of the tools we show parents also. New York Public Library, if they have an account, they can log on. They can access the New York Public Library to borrow digital books. This is Scholastic Learn at Home. This was free back in March, but it's no longer free. The parents will have to pay like $6 a month if they're interested. And Sora is a good tool to tell students or even have them do independent reading this way. This is where they could borrow books, any books. They could just do a search for a book. They can look through these different books. There's read-alongs, this and that, simply the classics. There's read aloud, there's audiobooks for them to choose. And this actually works like a library because they would take out a book and they could have access to it for like 14 days and then they would have to return it. And they probably could re-borrow it. So that's the additional resources. Coming up here, back to productivity and collaboration. This is where you have access to everything that you're going to need. So Google Classroom, Google Drive, Google Meet. So I put hearts. When I click on the hearts, it actually landed in favorites. So when I'm in home, I can always access it right here. I don't have to click on K to 12. If you're interested in using Zoom, you can do so. And Google Meet is here. Okay. There's also Google Translate. So for some of the ELL students or for parents, you can use this tool. All right. One other thing I want to point out is the only way to get to Pearson Easy Bridge is by clicking on the elementary school. That's why I favorite it. I had trouble logging in because I guess I didn't have a roster attached or I wasn't able to show the students how to log into Pearson. So if anyone, once you start your Envision roster, just let me know how that turns out. And it's just lagging, I'm sorry. So Pearson EasyBridge, when you click on this and you log in with your DOE credential, whatever your Pearson Realize password and username are, you can access your Envision textbooks from there.